Greetings YouTube, Greek here with another Pokemon TCG video. Today I'm going to be going over my favorite cards from the Fossil set. Let's get into it. First on my list is Tentacool. Now originally I had Tentacool on this list, but hear me out. Both have amazing artwork, but I believe Tentacool is a more viable card in the TCG meta, solely based on its Pokemon power, Cowardice, which allows it to return to your hand during your turn. This actually can be pretty useful in a damage swap decks that have Alakazam. Simply move a few damage counters and return it to your hand. You keep repeating this every turn. It's a really cool card, and it does have a small niche in the base Fossil format, and that's why it makes my list. After only one trainer in the previous jungle set, we got a bunch in Fossil, and my favorite trainer from this list is Mr. Fuji. Now, we know Mr. Fuji from the original Red and Blue as the man who eventually takes in the Orphan Cubone in Lavender Town. I love it when they give people in the Pokemon lore some shine, and Mr. Fuji deserves it. Look how much he loves these Pokemon. Also, this is a pretty useful card in the base Fossil format, plus this art has Lickitung in, so yeah. Definitely making the list. Next, we have Kingler. Now, Kingler was one of my favorite Pokemon from the original 151. It was on my team on my red version, which was stolen in 3rd grade, and whoever did that, come clean. One day you need to come clean. Anyway, I digress. I remember for my birthday, I got the VHS when Ash's Krabby evolved during the Pokemon League, and Kingler was doing work. Even shooting a Hyper Beam at that Golbat. You guys remember that? I just remember it being awesome. Its card features Kingler's signature move, Crab Hammer, which does 40 damage, which is really good for this format considering Hitmonchan and the Black Star Promo Mewtwo both have moves that deal identical damage for the same cost. All in all, a great card for your collection, great card art, and you could kind of sprinkle it in decks here and there. Next, first legendary on my list, Moltres. Now, it may seem at first glance that Dive Bomb is the move you would covet, but it's actually Wildfire. It allows you to discard a Fire Energy to discard the top card of your opponent's deck. So if I discard 2 Fire Energy, boom, 2 off your deck. It's not the most exciting strategy, but you can use this in stall decks and use Wildfire to deck out your opponent. For that reason, it makes my list. My favorite Pokemon of all time makes my TCG list, and that's Golem. This makes it mostly on artwork alone than the card's viability in the TCG meta. Avalanche and Self-Destruct seem like great moves, but with their high damage output, but you will rarely be able to use it when you have energy removals and super energy removals running rampant in the meta. Also, can we just talk about how we went from this Gen 1 sprite to this amazing looking card? Talk about a glow up. Next, we have Zapdos. While this may not even be the best Zapdos card in the base Fossil format, I think it has the best art. It looks holographic, makes it feel like it's some sort of storm that Zapdos is in, and it's mean mugging. I love this card. I love Zapdos. Team Instinct for life. Now we are getting into some heavy hitters of this list. Kabutops was the Fossil I always chose in Red and Blue, and the main reason was because of how much I loved this Pokemon card. I mean, as a kid, it was a Holo Card A, and a Pokemon with blades for hands. Like, yo, what's there not to like? Also, Sharp Sickle is a pretty decent move, dealing 30 damage for 2 fighting energy. You need this card in your collection. Next up, Articuno. That's right. I have all 3 legendary birds. Call me Lawrence III off the Pokemon 2000 movie. I had to Google his name, but yeah, you can call me that right now. I love this card and love Articuno. I think the legendary birds are some of my favorite legendary lines of the whole series. This card is great in the TCG meta. It combos great with base set Blastoise and its Rain Dance ability, being able to power up a Freeze Dry or Blizzard pretty quick. It's packing a punch, and that's what makes it not only on this list, but an iconic Pokemon card. I was juggling 1 and 2 on this list, and they are pretty interchangeable, But number 2 on my list will be Hitmonlee, the Kicking Fiend. One of my all-time favorite Pokemon. I love this card. I think Hitmonlee is one of the coolest Pokemon ever. This holo card makes Hitmonlee look great. He looks like he's hitting a high jump kick right here. And the only reason it's not number 1 is that it's not as viable as the number 1 card on this list. Stretch Kick, yeah, that's nice. You can maybe, kind of snipe a Pokemon here and there, but you got to use all this energy for high jump kick, and it's not really viable. But number 1 on this list is Ditto. Yes, I know what you're saying. Here's this video. Ditto. What's up with you guys picking not good Pokemon? Alright, we gotta get... I hate this team. Ditto was bad in red and blue, but this card is great. It transforms instantly, which makes it a great counter and can be put into any deck. Like Articuno is an iconic meta-defining card. Look at this artwork. It's great. It's holographic. And it's a shame that Ditto did not catch up to its glory in the base fossil format till later in the Pokemon video games when it got Imposter, where it transformed immediately. And that's my list. Thank you for checking out my video. Let me know in the comments below what you agree on and what cards you liked from this set. Until next time, guys. Peace.